Occam Learning Lab. Today we will be going over WordPress logins and user settings. The first thing that you need to do is go to the dashboard of your WordPress website. This is done by logging in. To log in, type in your web address followed by /wp-admin. After entering this, you'll be taken to a login screen where you can enter your username, your password. There's a Remember Me checkbox that will put a cookie on your computer that will maintain the validation over time. And also at the bottom, there's a lost password link. You can click if you do not remember your password and enter your email address. Click Get New Password to receive an email with a link in it that will allow you to create a new password. Right, once you've entered your username and password, click the login button. And this will take you into your WordPress dashboard where you will see various widgets in your dashboard, many of which are created by themes and plugins, as well as the standard WordPress widgets, Quick Draft, WordPress News, Activity, and At a Glance. So this is your main dashboard and viewport. Anytime you're doing edits, changes, options, and updates in WordPress, this is the area that you'll be working in. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see a navigation that gives you the various options, many of which are based on the theme or plugins that you have installed. For example, you see Revolution Slider, WP Inventory, Google Analytics. These are all here because of plugins that were installed. The basic settings that you have on most WordPress installations are post, media, links, pages, comments, plugins, users, tools, and settings. All of the other menu items that you see are additional menu items, again, that come from either plugins or themes. When you mouse over the user navigation item, you'll see a submenu come up that has all users, add new, and your profile. If you want to make modifications to your profile, you can click on your profile and go straight to the profile editing screen. We'll be going there in a moment through all users. If you want to add a new user, click the Add New navigation item, and you will be taken to a screen where you can enter the new user's information. And All Users takes you to a screen where you will see a listing of all users that have been created on the system, what their name is as it appears in author, for example, the author box of posts, or on their profile if you have a user system set up, what their email address is, and their role on the system. We'll be going over roles, email, names in a moment. Underneath the post section, you can see how many posts an individual has made. This is important because when you go to delete a user account that has posts attributed to it, the system will ask you to attribute those posts to another user. When you mouse over an individual name, you'll see a context menu pop up that has the options to edit and delete that user. If you click on Edit, it will take you into the Edit screen where you will see all of the options that are available when entering a user. There's not many of them. First, we start with personal options. You can change the visual editor and how it displays in WordPress. This is seen when you are editing posts and pages and some other media. You can change the admin color scheme to get a different look to your WordPress admin layout. You can enable keyboard shortcuts for comment moderation. Throughout WordPress, you'll see many links like the More Information link. This link takes you to the codex.wordpress.org page, which is a compendium of information on WordPress and its usage. Next is Toolbar. Show the toolbar when viewing site. This option will change the viewability of the top navigation bar when viewing a site in edit mode. So for mine, I don't have it turned on. And you'll notice when I go to the web page, I see the standard page displayed. If I go to my user account, and change that option, show toolbar when viewing site, I can then scroll down to the bottom, click Update Profile. And now when I go back to the site and view it while logged in, you'll see that the edit bar shows up across the top of the screen. So this allows me to jump quickly into theme options. I can edit any page that I'm on, add a new post media link page, portfolio item, or user, moderate comments, or go back to the dashboard or specific areas within the dashboard. Again, if I take and uncheck the show toolbar when viewing site and update my profile, now you'll see that the toolbar across the top will disappear and I see the full site. All right, back at the standard user profile. Again, the toolbar selection gives you the option of showing or hiding the toolbar when viewing a site. Next, we come to the name section, which goes over your basic name and contact information. You have the username at top. This is the username that is used when you go to log into WordPress. This is created the first time you create a new user account, and you're not allowed to change it after that. In order to have a new username, you would actually have to delete an account and create an entirely new one. Next, we have role. Underneath role, you'll see administrator, subscriber, contributor, author, and editor, or no role for this site. Each of these options has different things that it does and does not allow the user to do. And I'm going to click over here to WordPress Codex, Summary of Roles, and these are the basic roles that you see with WordPress out of the box. There's some additional plugins and themes that can change this and expand the ability of users, roles, membership, etc. But we're not getting into that today. The basic roles, administrator through subscriber, and an administrator is someone who has access to all administration features within a single site. This allows you to modify code, themes, templates, everything. Next is an editor. An editor is somebody who can publish and manage posts, including the posts of other users. An author is somebody who can publish and manage their own post, but not anyone else's. Contributor, somebody who can write and manage their own post, but cannot publish them. And a subscriber is somebody who can only manage their profile. Now, there's an additional option in the security settings where within comments, so that you can set WordPress to only allow comments from users who are logged in. This is a lot of times where the subscriber role is used as well. You'll see interest sites that have users who interact in forums and things of that nature. This is what that user role would be like. Okay, going back over to the user options. Those are the roles. Next we have first name and last name, nickname, and all of these options as well as the username go in to create the option for display name publicly as. This is the name that would display with your profile on any post or pages that you authored if that setting is set to show in the particular theme you're using. So you see that I have admin, Jennifer Wanamaker, Jennifer or Wanamaker, or Wanamaker Jennifer. And if I change admin here to this and click update user, you'll see that across the top, I get a status alert that tells me that the user was updated, which this is nice. This lets you know that the interaction with the database completed successfully and was validated. Now when I scroll down, you see that it still shows admin, but I have Jennifer Wanamaker, managed services. So this, again, display name publicly as will display in post pages and user profile pages. And you select how you want your name to display. And after you update, that's what will be used. Next is the contact information. Under contact information, you will see email, website, and various social media links that you can make. At a minimum, you need to have a email address, and you'll see next to it, it says it's required. The reason why is password recovery. The system will send you, again, an alert email with a link if you need to use your password if you've forgotten it. Next is the contact information. Under this, you'll find email, website, and various social media links. Email is required. and is used by the system to email you a link to reset your password if you forget it. Next is website, AIM, Yahoo IM, and Jabber or Google Talk. Depending on plugins and themes that are installed, many times these options will change and a lot of times expand. Next, we see About the User. Under this, it starts with biographical information. This would display if we had public profile pages on our sites. Next is New Password and Repeat Password. If you want to change your password or a password for another user, you enter the password twice. And again, after you make all of your changes or any of your changes, click Update User. You'll see an update at the top. And now you know that the changes have been completed. Now going back to all users, we can see all the users, and from here, edit any additional users, change, modify. That concludes this video on WordPress administration login and users. If you have any questions about this or any of our other videos or content, please contact us at info@occam-online.com. That's info@occam-online.com.